I texted my son is in the emergency room and my wife replied, I'm busy with my parents having a barbecue. Can't leave right now. I stared at my phone in the hospital parking lot. My 12-year-old had just collapsed during soccer practice. Severe dehydration, the paramedic said. His lips were blue. Coach was panicking, and all I could think about was getting to my boy. I called her immediately, straight to voicemail. Then again, still nothing. A third time, declined. I rushed inside and found my son hooked up to an IV, looking pale and scared. Where's mom? He whispered. I squeezed his hand and lied. She's on her way, buddy, but she wasn't coming. I knew that now. 20 minutes later, she posted an Instagram story. There she was, laughing with a margarita while my mother-in-law grilled burgers. The caption read, family first, family first. The irony made me sick. Then I heard it. In the video's audio, clear as day, my mother-in-law saying, that kid's always being dramatic, probably faking it for attention. Weak, just like his father. My wife just laughed. Actually laughed at her own son being called weak while he was in the hospital. I sat there watching my son sleep, remembering every time they'd dismissed his needs. This wasn't the first time they'd called him too sensitive or said he needed to toughen up. See, here's what they didn't know. I'd been secretly paying their mortgage for 3 years after her dad lost his job. He was too proud to ask for help, so I quietly set up autopay from my business account. Their car payments, credit cards, even their health insurance, all came from me. They thought her dad was some financial genius who'd turned his life around. Really, he was living off my dime while insulting my son. The doctor came by around 9 p.m. He's stable now, but you did the right thing bringing him in quickly. Dehydration this severe could have been dangerous. While my son slept peacefully, I pulled out my laptop and connected to the Wi-Fi. Time for some financial housekeeping. First, their mortgage. 3 clicks and the autopay was canceled. The bank would send a notice in 48 hours. Second, the car loan on that BMW her dad loved bragging about. Authorization removed, 2 missed payments, and they'd start repo proceedings. Third, their credit cards. All 5 of them tied to my master account. Revoked access with immediate effect. Fourth, their health insurance. The luxury plan I'd been covering as a family gift. Gone. Fifth, their life insurance policies. Another monthly payment I'd been handling. Canceled. Each cancellation felt better than the last. My son's steady breathing was the only sound I needed. The next morning, her dad called me screaming before I'd even finished my first cup of coffee. The bank says our mortgage payment was rejected. There must be some computer error or identity theft or something. No mistake, I said calmly, watching my son eat hospital pancakes with a genuine smile for the first time in 12 hours. What do you mean? How could this happen? We've never missed a payment in 3 years. I could hear my wife in the background, her voice rising in panic, probably just now starting to realize the gravity of choosing a barbecue over her son's life-threatening medical emergency. Maybe ask your daughter where her priorities are, I said. While you were grilling burgers and calling my son weak and dramatic, he was fighting for his life in an emergency room. But our house, our cars, our credit cards aren't working either. Should have thought about that before dismissing a child's medical emergency for potato salad and beer. The silence on the other end was absolutely beautiful music to my ears. You can't do this to us, he finally sputtered, his voice cracking. We're family. This is financial abuse. Already did it. Check your credit cards too. And your health insurance. And life insurance. All canceled as of this morning. Every single automatic payment I've been making for 3 years. My wife grabbed the phone, her voice shrill with pure panic. This is completely insane. You're destroying my family over one little mistake. Your family? I actually laughed out loud. Your family was at a barbecue making jokes while your son was in the hospital. You made your choice crystal clear. But where will we live? How will we pay for anything? You're being vindictive. Figure it out. Maybe get actual jobs. Novel concept for people your age. I hung up and turned back to my son, who was finally awake and asking for more pancakes and chocolate milk. My son recovered perfectly. We moved out 2 weeks later. Her parents lost the house within 3 months, and their marriage didn't survive the financial stress. Sometimes the people who matter most show you exactly who they are in a crisis. And sometimes, the best revenge is simply stopping your unappreciated generosity.